My name is Leslie and welcome back to my channel. I am going to just go over some of my 2018 reading goals for this year. I have really never made reading goals before, but I feel like it's probably a good idea. I think it gives you a little bit of structure to your reading and maybe it'll help me stay on task a little bit. Last year, I didn't have the best reading year. I feel like I was just in a giant slump. I don't know. Maybe I was just too interested in podcasts at the time, so that was pretty much my go-to entertainment, but I'm feeling back in the mood to really just keep reading and be as steady a reader as possible. So my first goal is on Goodreads, which is my reading challenge goal, is to read 52 books this year. That obviously is one book a week, and I think that's pretty manageable. Obviously, some weeks things go on, and or even a couple of weeks, then you don't read any, and some you read small books or whatever. So I feel like that's a good manageable goal. Last year, I don't think I read 52 for the year, and the year before, I think I read 80. So, whatever. We'll see. It's just it's a goal, but it's fairly arbitrary. So whatever. My second goal is to read one classic a month. I do like classics. I've just not read a ton of them, and I feel like kind of pushing yourself to read them is not bad. I don't think that it's, some people are like, oh, I don't want to be forced to read the books that I don't want to read. I get that, but I think there are reasons some books are classics and some are not. I'm not a huge fan of Catcher in the Rye. Yeah, unpopular opinion, but I think I also read it when I was maybe in 10th grade in high school, so I probably could reread it and maybe I would really enjoy it. But for now, I just like to try to read one a month, and if you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments. My third goal or resolution for reading is to read more personal recommendations. I find that I tend to enjoy books that people personally recommend to me. I don't know if it's just because they know me better than I think I know myself or what, or maybe it's just because someone else I know likes these books and that makes me happy to read something that they like. I mean, there has been some swings and a miss, but on the whole, I feel like I do like it when people recommend me books that they like. So I'm going to try to read more of, just see if I can get people to recommend me more books, basically. My fourth resolution is to finish any books that I have half read. I have a few books in my house that just have bookmarks in them that have probably been there for a really long time that I would like to finish. It's not really like I care that much if I read them all, but it's just some housekeeping that I wouldn't mind saying, oh, I finally finished that. I'm sure they're books that I've not really connected with for whatever reason, but you never know. Sometimes the ending surprises you. My fifth resolution is to try my hand at sort of vlogging. Like, I love watching the vlogging videos of people who are talking about the books they read, either the situations they're reading in or, just giving their gut reaction on a scene they just read. I just find them really interesting. I don't know if I'm not usually a person who watches a lot of like daily vloggers or anything like that, but for some reason the vlogs of people reading I find really fun. So I was thinking I would maybe try. We'll see. That makes me nervous as well, but who knows? It could be fun for me to just check in, and maybe I can be a little more natural in those situations. So that's a maybe, but something I'm going to try to push myself to do, possibly. The sixth resolution or goal that I have is to try to upload a video a week, or maybe more in the beginning of this, because I seriously don't know what I'm doing and editing is completely new to me. So it may just be one of those things where the more you do it, the better you get. So in the beginning, maybe I'll have a lot of terrible videos, but hopefully it will give me the practice I need to just maybe put out better content. I don't know. I hate saying content because, come on, this is not content. This is ridiculous. But whatever, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. And the seventh goal or resolution I have is to participate in more of the readathons. I remember not last year, but the year before, I did booktubeathon. I think I just, I did it on my own, but it was really fun. It was something that really pushed me to read more, and it felt fun to have just a goal of like, let's try to read 7 books, or let's try to do these challenges. So I definitely want to get involved with doing more of those, and I know there are a ton of them at pretty any given time, but if anybody has any or want to include me in them, let me know. That would be awesome. And my very last resolution is to enjoy reading. Sometimes I feel like when you think about reading or thinking about goals you want to do, like they get overwhelming and then they're not fun, or they're not, it becomes a chore. And I really don't want that to be reading. And clearly, if I'm making a channel about reading, I want it to be something I like doing. I don't want it to be, pulling teeth or whatever. So I'm hoping that I can just enjoy what I'm doing, and that it'll be all the more fun when I'm talking to people on the internet, or, finding people with, sort of the similar ideas and interests when it comes to reading. And I think that's really fun, and that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. So those are my 2018 book resolutions / goals, and I would love it if you would share any of your goals or resolutions in the comments. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.